Hello everybody, I'm Yuji.
And I'm Muffin.
And today we are going to be reviewing these creatures called the TufferRuffer Kids. They're the Powerpuff Girls. There's no other excuse.
Like, the way Yuji explained it to me was, they're supposed to be, like, the kids of the Powerpuff Girls and the what?
Rowdy Rough Boys.
Rowdy Rough Boys. And, like, I think it's an interesting idea trying to draw their children, but I don't like how this was carried out. Like, I don't like how they're basically exact copies of their parents. Like, in reality, I don't think that's how it would be. I would like to see a lot more differences.
Yeah, and from the looks of it, they have the same personality as the moms.
Yeah.
Which I also don't agree with, but anyways, art style. Normally, I get on people's asses for using the circle tools ahead, but Powerpuff Girls have circle heads. And they have no hands or feet. They're just stubs. So I'm letting them get away with it because it's art. It's the art style for the Powerpuff Girls.
So, like, as a Powerpuff design, this is okay, but, like, I don't know. I don't agree with the hair choices for these people or the exact, like, clothing choices. Again, I would like to see differences between, like, the parents and the kids.
And their names, they even stuck with their names start with B.
Yeah.
Beatrice, Bridget, and Basil.
On one hand, like, it kind of makes sense because the parents' names are all B, right?
Yeah.
But, like, on the other hand, I don't. Like, to me, it would also make sense if the parents decide, okay, we're going to do C names instead. And, like, what with that? But, like...
Anyways, these are my new OCs, the TufferRuffer Kids. There's Beatrice, Bridget, and Basil, all kids of the Powerpuff Girls and Rowdy Rough Boys. Now, in my opinion, these are not OCs. OC stands for original character. These are extremely unoriginal, in my opinion.
I don't know what you'd call them, but yeah, they definitely don't fit what I think an OC would be.
On to the bios, I guess. Name, Beatrice. Nickname, Triss. Age, 5. Parents, Bubbles and Boomer. That's another thing. Boomer is the male counterpart to Bubbles. I honestly don't feel like they'd get with, like, their
That's
counterpart.
exactly what I was thinking. Like, is there anything in canon that says that they actually go for their counterpart? Because, like, I don't see that.
I know they kiss their counterpart to make them explode. That's what happens in the canon. They kiss their counterpart to make them explode. But I don't feel like they'd actually, like, get with their counterpart. That's just me. I don't know. I'd feel like maybe Bubbles would get with, what is his name? The male counterpart of Buttercup.
I could see that. I could see that.
I don't know. That's probably just me. And fucking Blossom gets with Boomer, and Buttercup gets with whatever this guy's name is. I don't know. But I just don't see them getting with their actual counterparts. I don't know. It just seems like self-cessed a bit too much. Special power. Oh boy. Power. Absorbing someone else's power to be your own temporarily, making someone else's power ineffective or not working temporarily. Like, how long is this temporary? Like, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour?
Like, how strong is it also? Because, like, I feel like this could be a good power, but it also could, like, there's a fine line between good and also, like, crossing the line with this. Like, it could be good, but it also could be way too overpowered, depending how this works out. So I would give more detail to that. Like stuffed toys, cute things, animals for family, fashion, and blue. I really feel like, again, that's just, like, it's her mother's personality.
That's Bubbles.
That's her mother's personality. I don't like that. Like, kids don't usually have, like, their entire parents' personalities. So I don't like how she's basically, like, a different looking, but still, like, a clone of her mom. I don't like that.
I don't either.
Dislikes: teasing, broccoli, celery, evilness, snobs, and anything that isn't fashion. Again, this is
her mother.
Personality: Beatrice loves to play with her stuffed toys and dollies. Every time she sees an animal, she just has to pet it. Fashion is her best friend. Beatrice will always be looking at fashion magazines and wearing the latest trends. Being so cute, Beatrice attracts a lot of attention from boys. Beatrice loves to hang out with her cousins and dress Basil up in girly clothes. I don't like this. I don't feel like that's a personality. I feel like that's like a Barbie doll personality. I don't feel like that's an actual like personality. Even, don't get me wrong, like her personality doesn't have to be super like developed because this is a Powerpuff Girl kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But like I feel like this is a Barbie doll kind of personality. Flat, plastic, fake. I don't like it.
Even Barbie like does different things in her timelines. Like she's been an astronaut, she's been a scientist, she's been a painter. She does all kinds of crazy shit, but that's because that's Barbie. But it's still same personality in a sense.
Flat and plastic.
Yes.
Anyway, counterpart, Beater.
Okay, next one. Name, Bridget. Nickname, Bree. Age, 6. Parents, Blossom and Brick. That's his name. His name is Brick.
Mm-hmm.
Either way. Special powers.
Psychometry?
I don't know. The ability to learn things about the past or future of an object by touching it. That's not too bad. That's definitely not.
It actually, like, I'm a little bit interested in that, but also feels like, what a stupid power to have. Like, touch an apple, yes, this apple came from this tree, and in the future it's gonna be eaten or something. I don't know.
In the future it's going to be a different apple tree.
I kind of don't like that power. I don't know.
It's interesting. Likes. School, books, good grades, fighting crime or family, education with related things, and the colors red and pink. Dislikes, stupidity, bad grades, making mistakes, snobs, and disorder. Personality. Bridget is a very smart girl who always wants to be perfect. For her hobby, she likes to read and play with the chemistry set she got for her 3rd birthday. Like her parents, of course, she's also very bossy, snob, because Bridget loves school. She doesn't have much friends, so she just hangs out with her 2 cousins. Counterpart is Brindle.
Name, Basil. Nickname, Bass?
I think it's just supposed to be Baze.
Age, 7. Parents, Buttercup and Butch. Power, super sense, super sight, hearing, smell, taste, touch. I feel like that's a little bit overpowered to have all of those. Sensing danger and sensing other elements. Again, I feel like that's a little bit overpowered to have all of those. Likes, crime fighting, being alone, family video games, and the color green. This is like vegetables, baths, idiotic people, all enemies and organizations. Personality, Basil is mostly calm at times, but it's also noisy. There are times when he wants to be alone. Basil's a guy? What?
Basil's a guy, apparently.
Huh. There are times when he wants to be alone, and there are times when big groups of people frighten him. Unlike his 2 parents, he is a smart kid. Okay, Buttercup's.
Why is Buttercup's child so different from her?
But like, unlike his 2 parents, I feel like Buttercup can be smart. Like, she's smarter than people give her credit for.
Yeah, but she's definitely more. She's like Raphael from TMNT. She doesn't think before acting. Okay. She's more of the let's fight it person rather than actually coming up with a strategic plan. That's what she is, but she is intelligent.
Anyway, unlike his 2 parents, he is a smart kid who can survive school without getting in trouble most of the time. Basil's very fond of making friends. The only friends he has is his 2 cousins. There are times when he has arguments with Bridget, but he learns to control that side of him. He is one of the boys who are overprotected. In this case, who would do anything to protect his 2 cousins. That's not he is overprotected. He is overprotecting or protective. So that could be rewritten. Even if it's from danger from, boys. Counterpart, Bailey.
Anyways, moving on to the TufferRuffer Kids.
And again, with the design, it fits the Powerpuff design.
They're just the rowdy rough boys.
Except for Bailey's a girl.
Into the bios. These are my new OCs, the TufferRuffer Kids. That name still kills me on the inside. They were made by the TufferRuffer Kids, Beatrice, Bridget, and Basil, who were trying to attempt to create more heroes to help them in crime fighting. But instead they created their counterparts, Beater, Brindle, and Bailey.
I feel like it could be a lot more original. Like, you have an idea here that could be good, but, I don't like how you went through it again. I don't like how you made it. That's not the right word, but I can't think of the right word.
I can't either, but it's just continuing onward. Nickname, Beater. Nickname, Beat. Age, 5. Parent, none. technically their parents would be freaking
the TufferRuffer Kids.
Yeah, those would technically be their parents because they created them. Special power. Absorbing. This is the same one as freaking. It's literally the same thing as Beatrice.
The special power likes and dislikes are all the same. I don't like that. Like, I get that, like, they made them and they're like their counterparts, but they still, I think,
they're
like,
their counterparts.
The only thing different is, like, their personality. I think.
Even then.
No, it's not.
No, it's
not.
It's literally, basically, guys, the only thing that changed is the name, the nickname, the age, and the parent. That's literally all that changed within these bios.
Name, bridle, pronounced bridle, like that thing on a horse. Name, Bree. Age 6, parent none. Again, it would technically be the TufferRuffer Kids. Special power. Again, the special power likes and dislikes are all the same as their parents.
And the personality is pretty much the same as the TufferRuffer Kid. Name Bailey, nicknames Bayerly, age 7, parent none, and then once again all the same as Basil.
Could be a lot more, like, you have a good idea going on here, but it could be a lot more original. There's, like, different than their parents and different than each other. And then I agree with Yuji on the other part that I don't think their parents would go for their exact counterparts to be, like, you know, be with.
That's just me, though. Like, that's just us. That's what we personally think. I know others, like, disagree, and I think there was an episode of, the Powerpuff Girls where they're, like, older. And they were talking with their their actual counterparts. But even then,
Tell us in the comments below if you know or not.
Okay, I think that's all for this video.
Yep.
I'm Yuji.
And I'm Muffin.
And we are Constructive Criticism.
See you in the next video.